like an Ethereal Ban and Illusion here.
Yeah.
Life is too short for fear. So I go.
So I really don't know that much about Team Avengaar here. I don't know what the champs play, but from what I've heard, they like to flex their top and mid and switch them depending on the bans.
Yeah, we faced them and they had just a pokey team, Lux, Jin, and just some safe, and Ziggs also, just safe backliners. So I think from what I've seen, like that's their playstyle.
So it makes it tough to ban out the mid and the top lane here.
And this is actually pretty exciting, right? Because this is their first game in the new preseason, so we'll
That's
see
true.
if they have any secret picks that they've been working on.
Ooh, we got a Swain first pick over on Isaacc's team. Definitely expect to see Turd Ferguson play in that one. He's been playing it a lot recently. I guess the big question will be if he's going to play at support or if he's going to go top lane with it.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna send Isaikk top lane. Isaikk has been on support, or I guess they only done one game, but they could switch it out or switch it up.
Ooh, Senna pick out of here. I was playing some Senna earlier, and she actually feels like the best AD carry that I've been playing in the preseason patch so far. Just like amazing range. You can really chunk out the back line, slow anyone coming at you. Heal. She's got a great kit right
Are
now.
you running that Eclipse build or are you going the Dustblade?
I did go Eclipse each game that I played with her, and yeah, felt really, really strong.
What does that Eclipse even give you?
I know you get some movement speed after you kill them, attack damage, some lethality. Just seemed like a pretty good first item.
Yeah. So it looks
All
like
right.
Senna Morgana bot lane.
Yeah, they're keeping to their original playstyle, just like long range poke. Yeah, I think that with Nico that kind of confirms it, right? Like that's their playstyle. Just stay back, poke the other team out, like and having a lot of bindings. The Nico binding and Morgana binding, that'll be very annoying.
Oh.
Yeah, I see. We got a Kane coming out on Team Isaikk. That can really disrupt that playstyle quite a bit. Coming out from who knows where in the jungle. It seems like it'd be a really strong pick against the Senna. So we'll have to see how the game plays out with that. Looks like they got a Vayne ban. I'd really expect to see a Samira ban. I would really like to see. I know Mugen's been playing that a lot. Seems like it'd really counter the Senna Morgana. I think they might be hurting if they don't do that.
I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they took a look at the match history. I mean, he doesn't have the mastery points on it, so.
Right. Yeah, we'll have to see if he picks it. I mean, it's still a pretty new champion, so to be able to pick it into, one of these kind of higher pressure games, he might not be feeling quite comfortable on it yet, but we'll see what they go with.
That's a Fiora ban. Maybe that left a bad taste in Turd's mouth when he faced Irish.
Yeah, Irish definitely had a pretty solid game on her.
Yeah, that's their protected band pick right there, Warwick.
So now we'll find out what their plan is with Turd, if he's going to be going bot lane with that Swain or what. Is it presume that's Isaikk taking Malphite top?
Probably, but Turd does have a deep champion pool also, I think so.
Yeah, I really hope they pick this berry here. Oh. Oh.
The safe pick with the poke range. About.
Yeah, definitely synergizes really well with the Swain. You can follow up any of his pulls with a trap and, really lay down some damage. But yeah, they'll just be looking to farm it out over there.
Alright, that's a good pick.
Vectin into Malphite. It feels like it's probably a pretty even matchup. I don't really see either side really running away the game.
I think Renekton only has maybe a couple minutes, maybe at the start. Like I think level 3 or 4, like he has the advantage to take over the lane, right? But if he doesn't, Malphite will just take over, because Renekton's gonna do no damage at all. Cause if Malphite builds full armor.
And I feel like these new items are really favoring Malphite here. Tank items just seem very strong.
Yeah.
Although a lot of my experience too has been, some of those brawler top laners have really been holding their own. I wouldn't be surprised to see Renekton kind of be a
Yeah.
menace this game too. We'll have to see how that plays out for him.
He could go like I think Gorge Drinker, Hydra, and just a crazy amount of lifesteal. Like he'll be just unkillable.
It'll be interesting to see how it plays out with these new items.
So it looks like third is on Swain. So it looks like he's going bot. They are trying out a new combination, I guess, or like if Swain is open, they just want to put turd on it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That Swain should not be in the bot lane. It's as a bot lane player, that's toxic. Just it
But
is
that's
no fun to play against. The hitbox
yeah.
on that pole, it doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I think I just remember detail that they were talking about it. I think you guys did a custom yesterday or something.
Yeah.
Then you said that turd is gonna pick Swain just to despise you.
Yep. Yeah. Always looking for me, just just to spite me.
Yeah, it definitely catches you off guard because it's not a super common support pick. It does get busted out a little bit, but if you're not used to playing against it, it can really wreck you. But again, that's going against Senna and Morgana. So I mean, they have a lot of tools to be able to disengage from that. As long as Senna's playing safe and playing back, which I suspect she will.
From the two games that I've seen
Probably pretty even.
on Avengaar, they are not that good early game. They kind of lose the early game, but it could be different this time. But mid game is where they shine. So we'll see if that pattern continues.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Just trying to figure out how these teams are going to fight against each other. I don't know. I think Isaik's team's going to have a tough time getting in on Avengaar's team and winning straight up team fights.
I feel like it's gonna be tough for them to peel off that back line. Are we gonna be seeing the red cane here to CC that backline dive, or
I would expect to see a blue cane.
Yeah.
So she can try to get in the back line and assassinate the Senna. I think when Senna goes down, they really don't have a whole lot of damage left on the other side, or a whole lot of cutting. I think Isaik's team will be able to take him down.
Yeah, I think it has to be Blue Cane with the new items that are very OP. A lot of lethality and free invisibility if he goes Dustblade. And they're pretty squishy right in the backline, and they are their main damage source. So even if he ints and dies, but if he takes one person with him, if it's the correct person, then his team can clean up.
Yeah, it's going to be tough because Mugen on the Caitlyn won't have a whole lot of appeal against the Renekton or the Warwick getting back on him either. So it might just be who can assassinate the backline first and kind of clean up the fight from there.
Yeah, those new lethality items are kind of deadly, so I'm in favor of Kane.
Yeah, except with the Swain too, once it gets into the late game, I think he's going to have a tough time landing some good ults and getting a lot of his damage off on the back line. I don't know. Should be a fun one to watch, though.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way that, they can't follow up on the right Malphite ult, then it's just going to be Peel City between the Nico and the Morgana and Senna. I think Warwick and Renekton will just kind of have free reign to run around and jump on Caitlyn, or Ziggs. Because they don't have, their escapes are, pretty simple to predict generally. And Ziggs is pretty technical, so we'll see, obviously it's Mines Magoo, one trick Ziggs.
And I see that Kane has Conquerors, so that's most likely signaling a red Kane. He could still go blue, but red. I've never seen that on a blue Kane. Usually go the domination tree, either Electrocute or Dark Harvest.
Yep, that's what I'd expect to see as well out of that.
You know, and signaling with that, you would expect them to see or expect them to play a more front to back team fight. You know, and not have the Kane going into the back line, which might actually suit out suit their team fight a little bit better.
Looks like they're
So it
picking
looks
up
like
the bottom side.
Team Avengaar's heading down for this invade.
Looking for that Morgana binding over the wall. Here it comes.
Is this gonna land?
Are we gonna throw some? There's a flash from Caitlyn.
Flash from Mugen. Yep. Early flash. Advantage Team Avengaar. And Mugen's definitely going to be hurting for that, you know, with the Senna just being able to kite her down, really slow her up. She's, you know, outranges early, but still with those Qs and out of Senna, she's got good poke as well. So
I think if Mugen didn't Q there, he could have saved his flash. By Qing, he gave his position away. If he started moving, then they wouldn't know where he was. And
yep.
Yeah, should have just dropped that ward and left.
Yep,
And I do like seeing
there.
And I do like seeing the Kane move forward when they saw all 5 bot to go place the ward by the wolves of Avengaar's team, just to get some of that deep vision to help them out.
Yep, the early vision game is going to be really important for this one, seeing as how these junglers can get pretty aggressive. Some people underestimate the Kane, but that Warwick, if you catches someone in the jungle, definitely can get that, convert that into a lead. So looks like both jungles are starting just with like a full camp, full clears on both of their sides.
yeah, Team Isaikk does have a ward near the chickens on the red side, so they'll see Warwick over there.
Yep, or lack thereof, or have some
Right.
better information as to where he'll be pathing.
Yeah, and I wouldn't expect to see a whole lot of early jungle pressure from either side. They're going to be looking to farm up, get their levels, you know, get level 6 for Warwick for that ult, and Kane just to work towards his... I guess we'll find out if it's red or blue.
Yeah, we'll see how aggressive this Warwick wants to get, if they would risk an invade on the Kane. Because if Warwick catches him out, he can definitely... his Q being able to follow him through the wall a little bit, so it kind of depends on the pathing with that. Can definitely be an advantage. Both of them, yep, still doing the full clears. Looks like Malphite's pushing in on Renekton here a little bit, which I think is kind of to be expected. The attack speed debuffs that Malphite's able to apply really can kind of cancel out a lot of the Renekton damage, and still being able to trade with, you know, Qs and Ws on the Malphite. Ooh, a big in there.
Looks like Warwick did his right, and he is heading up right now to top lane.
Yep, he's...
Kane is slightly
Isaikk
behind
does
here.
see it because he does have a ward in there.
Yep, Isaikk is definitely out. If Warwick definitely looks like he's on this one, there's gonna have to be a flash from Isaikk. I don't think he's gonna make this one.
The Kane's here.
Nothing there. Flash from the Renekton.
Oh, I think this is gonna be a double for Kane if he doesn't get out of here. Oh wow, big trade in the bot lane here. Mugen's ignited. Heals flash. If we're gonna back off, oh, he goes back in.
Goes
Gets
the pull.
Oh wow! And the electrocute damage.
And the electrocute. Ooh, battle in the top lane.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big deal for the bot lane. If Caitlyn Swain get ahead, that could be a very impressive lane.
Yes, that really can. The landing a trap into an E into a trap, Qs, doing up that, I mean a W, that can be a lot of damage, especially the Swain running electrocute. Gonna be really bursty against that really squishy bot lane. That's a good way to kind of zone them off. The Senna will still heal up, but
I
that's
think the
definitely
Renekton could have killed a Malphite there.
I think you're right. What exactly is that hovering over Malphite right now?
That's
the
Warwick sent.
Okay.
Kane's coming up to look at this Renekton. He's gonna see if he can get it. Oh, going all in here.
Oh.
One.
Oh wow.
And Creed takes out Isaikk in the top lane.
That Kane was nearby also.
Kane is right
It
there.
was there. They were thinking that it was warded, but
Looks like Kane is just going to accept that little CS up top, clear that out. Renekton's back. and going to spend that hard-earned gold. Up 2-0 in the top lane, 10 CS. Feels pretty good. Currently, Kane's up a few CS, and Avengaar himself, the man, is up about 13 on Mines Magoo. 14 for Caitlyn over Senna.
They already got 4 people at Dragon, so this looks to be secured, unless they steal it here.
There is a small possibility here. They're kind of scaring him off a little bit. They have the Smite is not up on Warwick. So this could, if they were just managed to pop him. Oh, he goes around the backside.
That was very close.
Oh, wow. I saw it go down to 34 before he took it. A lot of action so far early game here. Everyone
Yeah.
getting
Yep, teams are definitely fighting over these early pressure and going at it back and forth a little bit here. It's only a 400 gold lead, but it is also that Mountain Drake
I wonder
over
if, I think
to
that
Team
might be the
Avengaar.
earliest Dragon in the season.
That was, it has to be up there.
I think they took it right on spawn, probably.
Isaaic's really getting punished up here. From level 4 to his level 6.
Oh, yep. Creed fan up 2 levels.
Hey.
Missing that cannon. That's going to hurt.
Going for the
Getting
dive.
dove.
Oh,
Over the
yep.
dive. Gonna
Creed
get
fan
it.
gets it. He's going to get out. Yep. Kane's not around. Kane's in the bot side. That's going to be a clean 1v1 under turret from Creed fan. That's going to feel really good knowing that the pressure's taken off bot lane. The Senna and Morgana can just kind of sit back and try to farm. And still
Definitely.
getting poked, still taking a lot of shots, still having to deal with all that range from the Caitlyn Swain
great
here. But
combo there. Oh.
Rugen's getting combos in. Rugen's able to get out. We'll see if they're can Guppy land something.
We got Kane coming bot side here too. They got tri-pinked, so might be able to get in there and
Kane's
detect
looking
it.
for a play on the Morgana. Turret's calling him in. Turret says, "Come on, we got this."
Now.
Oh, here we
What we
go.
wanted.
Great
Here we
play.
go.
He's level 6 too. That'll be a kill.
Cleaning up
Easy
the
kill
Senna.
for
and-
Whispering
double kill.
Wombat.
Yep. Oh, excellent
Goodbye.
bind.
Nice flash out.
It was Exulting.
Oh, yep.
Is Exalty to help shove it in? I honestly wouldn't
I think
mind.
we got
Oh
a
man,
top gank right here. Malphite
if
gets that
Ziggs
flash.
came down-
Actually, he doesn't have
Oh.
flash. Oh, he
Did a
gets
great
away.
job there,
Oh,
dodging that fear.
I love having a Ziggs get free hits on a turret. I almost would be curious to have had him come down and get a few smacks in on this because you could go through plating so fast. But
I
And
think
as of
they're
right now-
looking more to give that bot lane their gold. Keep
You
them
know-
pushing and really lock down that gold for that bot lane because Caitlyn's going to be primary damage to here.
yep, and up that 24 CS at this point. Gonna feel really good. Get her some items. Let her go back, spend some of that gold.
I think so. Malphite's trying to go for the Bambi here, but I think if he went double cloth armor, maybe into Bramble, that might have been better to reduce the damage coming from the Renekton.
Yeah.
and even
Yeah.
at those last 2 trades, he's still, he's almost full health still. He's gonna be able to just kind of go even in this lane, but
Yeah, especially with these mana changes to these items, Malphite is really just going to be burning through it pretty quick, it looks like. And that's why these energy champs are going to be a much higher priority, I think, going into this next season. Players
we'll have but we'll have to see. I'm really interested to see how Avengaar's team, how they push that Renekton lead top lane, because as we just saw, he's not really able to poke out the Malphite a lot, and that's just going to keep getting harder and harder as Malphite gets a few more levels, a few more armor items. I'd really like to see him try to prioritize taking the Rift top side, trying to get that tower down and have him exert his pressure elsewhere on the map, because no one else is going to be able to contest him for quite a while.
Yep, he's definitely earned a sizable lead at this
It
point.
looks like Nico's sneaking down here trying to go through the try.
Oh,
They don't see it yet. Here it comes. He gets a little late on the pole.
very good play. Oh,
Oh, and he gets out of
great
the hole.
play.
Still in there.
Excellent roam out of him.
Excellent play from
I was so
Avengaar.
confused.
Way to
I was so confused by that play. I was like, wait, Renekton's top lane, but he's almost right there. That makes no sense.
Did he TP? I missed the TP.
Yeah, but his TP's down, but
And I will say, from my experience with Avengaar, plays an excellent Nico. Really, just top notch. And the clones are so good with the decoys. Oh my gosh! All the props to Avengaar for what they are able to do with that champion. And we'll be curious to see it. Great in the team fight, very powerful. Just showed up and does the same thing. You know, able to lock people down with all of Nico's CC. It's got the engage, got range, got stun. Very powerful, almost like a Mumu of the mid lane.
Kill.
Nice. Mugen picking up a kill here in the bot lane on the Senna. Continuing to push their advantage here, as we've said. You know, basically
like
Team Avengaar, their power's in the top lane. That's where they're going. But Isaikk is picking up in the
It's
bot.
a very deadly combo, that Morgana Nico stun. That's a lot of CC.
It's a lot of CC, really hard to get away from. Can cut you so well. Ooh, that's a big one. It looks like Nico might be. Oh, the kill for Ziggs on the backside.
Malphite's sitting here. Great Ziggs.
Oh,
everyone.
great Ziggs.
Looks like Team Isaacc's gonna come out on top on here.
That was very big for
shutdown.
them.
Ooh. And Drake just coming up. Not really much Senna can do in this situation, unfortunately. Really just got to give this one up. We'll see what kind of vision they can Team Isaikk can score off of this one. See if blue side wants to establish anything really around this. Swain's coming back up on this through about the mid lane.
Looks like Renekton just bought the Gorge Drinker. That fight could have gone very differently if he had it in that fight.
Yes, that is very true. So we'll look to see what the next objective. It looks like Rifts will be up next. So we'll see if they look to fight around that. Like we said, Creed fan being up, the Renekton being up so much, being able to continue to push the lead through that lane is probably something that Team Avengaar is looking for, and pushing through the mid lane as well. So expect to see Warwick up top looking to make plays. And with Kane hovering around the bot side, I wonder if they can bait a fight here. I'm not sure they do have vision up there in the river and kind of on that blue side, so they must know Warwick isn't around, and they have a pretty good pressure here. But that means we'll see if Isaikk kind of backs off and gives Creed fan the extra space, knowing that if Warwick is up, the two of them wait for a cannon minion. They might be able to dive him at this point. But
Caitlyn has her mythic item, the Immortal Shield Blow. That'll make her tanky. And I guess the only other mythic item is Renekton.
Nico looking to 1v1 Minds Magoo here. Nice satchel. Oh. Nice flash. Miss from Warwick. Still coming in easy. Yep. Good cleanup from Stuntbird there. Get the kill. Get the pressure.
Yeah, I think the Warwick just sending a message. I don't need my ulti.
Alright, I'm gonna take you down. And here's Creed fan looking to get the other one. This is the
He gets
gets outplayed by Isaikk.
That is a big deal.
Yeah, I think
That was a
Creed fan
huge
misses
pressure.
his dash right there for the extra damage.
Yep.
If he had got that in the Triumph proc, I think he would have gotten out of that one.
I'm not sure if he even popped his Gorge Drinker.
It is, yeah, it's up off cooldown, but
So the
that
cooldown's very
feels,
short, but he could've used it.
yeah, it is. That feels, that's going to be a tough one to take pressure and take that momentum out of their sails for Team Avengaar. But they still got the Nico that's up in CS, and still Renekton's up 40 CS almost on this Malphite, which we know Malphite playing the tank is willing to take that early loss in order to make it up in the team fight later.
Is Senna going for Eclipse? Are these Eclipse components?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I believe. Pretty sure.
We're 90% there.
Yeah. She also has a tier, so I guess she'll be building a Mirror Mana.
Yep, she's going to be building up, scaling up nicely. Obviously the Caitlyn got her advantage. She's still up 32 CS. Oh, Kane getting caught out here, potentially.
He misses his
Warwick's,
knockup.
it's a 4-on-4 in the bot lane.
Box right here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, down.
Big Ziggs damage.
Oh, that was such a nice finding from Nico.
Nice.
Senna
elements.
really putting out a lot of damage over the wall there. Doing a good job.
Renekton's on the backside, looking to find someone. He's got ult up. Losing pressure top. Looking to see if anyone wants to walk through, challenging him in the river. Seeing if they want to back in the area.
Mine's Magoo really showing no fear to this Renekton.
He's got that buffed up Kayn. Kayn doesn't have ult right now, but still with the CC is very powerful. You really have to get a flash out from the Renekton to be able to get on top of someone without getting a satchel or a Kayn W. Dart Ferguson getting up, throwing Warwick off the brush here. Gonna establish the vision, looking to see if they can catch him out.
Yeah, Team Isaik's really prioritizing this vision game. They want to see the map. They want to know what's going on. You look at the vision score.
Flash out.
I mean, Swain is thrown 32, and to Morgana's 13.
Yep, huge vision discrepancy in the bot lane. Other than that, it's pretty even. Isaikk got a little bit better.
He's looking for the Nico kill, but he misses.
With Drake coming up here, at this point, it is Team Avengaar with the priority. Could be their second Drake of the game, first Cloud Drake. The movement speed feels really good on Warwick, and they have a team that really appreciates reduced ult cooldowns. Nico being able to drop her ult, Warwick being able to dive in. The Senna global, huge. Going to be huge for them if they can get this.
Looks
This
like we have
Cloud Drake.
mythic items coming in from everyone now. Gorge Drinker on Renekton, Protobolt on Nico, Eclipse on the Senna, Sunfire on Malphite, Gorge Drinker on Kayn, Leandry's on Ziggs, and Immortal Shield Blow on the Caitlyn.
Flash from Renekton, ult down on Malphite. Kayn looking to come in.
Ooh, huge! Huge. Kill over to Malphite. Getting top priority here. They said, you know what, you can take Drake. We're gonna go up and take the Rift. See what we say about it. Renekton, you're here. You're going down too.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of shutting down the Renekton after that big start that he had. Really seems like they have the game under control.
Yeah. Looks like the CS gap is dwindling. And he's turning around those kills.
He's even the same level as him now too. I know we saw that he's down a couple levels early on. So some of those roams bot really hurt him. You know, if he would have stayed top, might have suited him a little bit better. But always tough to know until you make the play.
Very interesting that Renekton chose to not use his TP there to save that tower, rather than just save it and run to lane there.
Yeah, questionable decision. Maybe he's I know losing. Maybe he's not. Hopefully, he's not losing his cool up there, Creed fan, and getting kind of thrown off. And yeah, look at that vision up by Team Isaikk up on that river up by Baron. Oh my gosh, beautiful, nice line there. Got the ward in mid lane. Really keeping tabs on Team Avengaar, I think, at this point. And up about 3K gold at 19 minutes. Feels pretty good for Team Isaikk. They're looking at finding Nico out on wards, pushing in. The Renekton's getting way out of position at this point. At least the fact that the rest of Isaacc's team can rotate up. They can do the same thing. They can, Kayn can cover that jungle so quick. Really got to be careful.
Satchel straight up.
Oh,
We got TP coming in from Malphite.
Huge
Kayn
wall.
looking to clean it all up. Great Malphite ult, stopping the Nico.
Senna's on his backside, looking to just kind of poke and finish off Isaikk.
forcing the flash out of Malphite.
and that's Swain just providing that layer of zoning, that area of danger that the other team really can't afford to get in when it's only Senna and mostly dead Renekton. Can't afford to jump in on that champ. The CC follow up and the damage would just be too much. Matsuku looking to take a cheeky blue here. Clearing out vision.
We're on our way.
At this point, Baron is up. Who do we think is gonna take first Baron?
I would definitely put my money on Isaaic's team as of right now. They've really been winning all these skirmishes. Like you commented, their vision control has really been outstanding this whole game. Those are kind of the two of the big components to being able to take a Baron. Is definitely vision and just a few skirmishes. Just taking one person out of the fight can secure the Baron pretty easily.
And with Avengaar falling behind, what is their play back in? How are they going to get back in this? Renekton's kind of seeming to fall off. Who do we think is going to scale better? We know the Senna scale is great. We know that Swain is great. Caitlyn's great. Kayn is very powerful.
I think it's going to really fall on Avengaar's shoulders. He's had a couple of great ults so far this game. I think it's going to require 1 or 2 of those. And like you said, after, maybe a little bit later in the game, once Senna gets scaled up a little bit more, I don't know. I think they really have an uphill battle in front of them, though.
So with Nico's Mythic, that's a Proto Belt, you said?
Yes.
Yep.
So Proto Belt shoots you in a direction, correct?
Mhm.
Is she able to do that while casting her ult?
I do not believe so, but I have not seen that interaction.
I think
myself.
during ulti you are frozen basically. You ulti in place.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, like because you can't
Unless
flash
W.
or
Like, I'm not really sure about that, but
yeah. Then you at least get to hide the animation.
Warwick
all coming
catching
right
Malphite
in.
Caitlyn.
But who
Malphite
caught who
hit-
here? Malphite
Yo.
deleting the
Renekton
Morgana.
ult in.
Oh, this could be
Renekton on the
good.
Really late to the
backside.
party.
Where's the follow-up? Doesn't
5v1
have
though.
the team isn't there, and that's going to be Drake and who knows what else for Team Isaikk. They're cleaning out vision. Up, they want Baron. They're going up.
Oh.
They said we've had enough of these Cloud Drakes. We want the big Baron. Let's go.
Oh, there's
know
a
that they're
skirmish
such
win.
an
Skirmish win. Now they get the big objective after it.
Yep, really kind of questionable placement from Team Avengaar. Kind of going one-on-one, one at a time there. Did not pay off for him. Now Team Isaikk looking to take this Baron. Burning it down pretty quick. Not a problem. A little cheeky style from Steel Try from Nico there.
Be looking to reset and get here back to this dragon potentially.
Yeah, we got a 6.5k gold lead out of Isaac's team now.
Feels really good. Team Avengaar going at this Drake. Kane's here. He's got smite. This is pretty risky.
Wow.
Morgana's zoning off. Goes to use the ult. Ult from Ziggs. And ultimately the Stuntbird's going to take it out. They're going to get it. They're going to get the Kane kill. And be very happy with that. They're up 2 Drakes. They get the double cloud. A little money in their pocket. Clearing out some vision. That's what we like to see from Team Avengaar. They really need to start prioritizing that vision a little better. Still, Swain is up 20 vision score on that Morgana. And it looks like the gaps in the other lanes are growing too. Malphite up 15. Kayn up 15. Definitely a strong suit from Team Isaikk here.
Definitely.
Word
Yeah,
to the
and looking
wise.
across the board, they're up on levels in every lane too. Malphite actually up 2 levels on the Renekton now. Kayn up 1 level. We're even in the mid lane, and then bot lane. We have Caitlyn up a level, and Swain is up 2 levels right now. So definitely a lot more stats in their pocket, and they have a much stronger team fight right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And up until that last back, from what I could tell, almost everyone on Team Avengaar still had their basic warding trinket. And now, it looks like Nelly just got the warding, the blue trinket. But other than that, they were all sitting on those yellows. So having Kane with the extra sweeper, I think, is also part of what they're able to go through and really clear out the vision. Kane so effective for getting vision in the jungle. The ability to see through the walls, see what champs are around the corners, incredibly powerful, and then throw on the sweeper, able to basically clear out a jungle without really risking themselves the same way so many other junglers or champions have to. Nice slow steady push in here from Team Isaikk, just using that Baron buff, breaking down those walls. 1-4-4-1 going on, and
Got Renton moving up. Might be looking for a little flank.
smacks around with Kane a little bit. Kane doesn't seem to mind too much. Feeling pretty healthy with that death stance. And using that Ziggs. Ziggs able to break down that inhibitor turret.
Inhib will follow here. Expect to see them go bot lane, take that tower down.
Easy rotation from Team Isaikk here. Keeping the vision pushed up, keeping the carries nice and protected, having Malphite run right next to that Swain. Those two able to go in on someone, really provide a dangerous front line. Nice binding landed on moving there. All ults down. This is the team. This is the fight that they want. This is Nico landing the big ult. Kane's rooted out. Does Morgana doesn't have the Zonias.
Mugen somehow finds a way to live.
Mugen, they throw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and he comes out smiling, grinning, happy, ready to take down some turrets. We got 20 seconds on Warwick, 20 seconds on the Morgana. What can Team Isaikk take? How much can they take? Can they end it here? Is this the end?
Looks
They
like
got
that's what
power.
they're looking for.
They're looking for.
Yeah, if they get everyone out there, should be able to do it, I think. Got 10 seconds left. They just gotta...
Satchel on the
down.
Ziggs burns through that turret.
Yep.
Kane, everyone just kind of kiting it out, giving some space, throwing some CC. Are they able to end it? It's really down here. Caitlin's trying to
fighting for it.
Yep. Team
wow.
Isaikk takes the victory.
Yeah, just a lot of those early game skirmishes really